Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, today we're going to do a quick tipper trip for cold weather. It was a pretty cool morning in Alabama. It was in the about 19 this morning when I got up and turned on the coffee pot. And so it can be pretty chilly even down here. The thing about it is, how about whenever you're carrying something like a canteen in the field? Why do they tell you in your survival instruction not to eat snow in the winter when you're really cold? It's because of your core temperature. We're trying to insulate the body a little bit. So you put on all these layers trying to stay warm. If you go to eating snow, you're bringing down your core temperature. And then your body's got to fight to bring that temperature back up. Especially if you start swallowing handfuls of snow, it's got to sit there and melt in your stomach. That brings the temperature down a lot, so you don't want to do it. But how about drinking ice cold water out of a canteen or something? And how do you keep this canteen from freezing in the winter as well? Well, you got to keep it close to your body. If you've got a sleeping bag, you got to put it in a sleeping bag or put it someplace warm, right? I learned this trick from an old soldier, an army guy that spent a lot of time in Germany back during the Cold War. And what he would do it, he was doing it with a U.S. Army canteen, but it doesn't have to be. In a U.S. Army canteen cover, you got a little bit of space right up in here, right? What he would do is he would take a hot hands. Now this is a body warmer. Now remember, we've talked about in the past, toe warmers and foot warmers are around 100 degrees. Body warmers are 180 degrees. Now we're not trying to make coffee. Don't even think it. It's not going to do it. But what happens if I put this on the inside of that canteen carrier? I open it up and I let air get into this and I let it activate. Once I activate it, I'm going to put it in there. Okay, I open it up, pull this thing out, and I let it start activating. Get air into it, because these are air activated, right? Now this one has adhesive on it, so you could stick it to something. There it goes, it's starting to warm up. Now I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take my canteen cup carrier, and in here between the front and that, I'm going to push this down in there. Now also, if you don't want to do that, I can just put it in the bottom of the canteen cup like that. Now I need to take it out and let it activate first, and then I can set my canteen down on top of it. Heat rises, correct? Now by putting that body warmer on this canteen, is it going to make this canteen make hot water? No, it's going to be warm, because we're out here in the environment. It's going to be a little bit cool, you know. It's in the, right now it's in about 39. And so, but what it will do, it will warm that up greatly. So now when I go to take a drink out of it, I'm not drinking cold water now, am I? I'm drinking warm water. When I go to leave the house, do I fill this up with cold tap water? No, I run warm tap water and I fill it up. Then I put that hot hands that I've activated underneath it or in the front of it, some way connected to it, and then I take it and carry it to the field. How long does those hot hands work? 4, 5, 6 hours. I can carry a couple extra. And so therefore I keep warm water to drink. That not only helps keep this from freezing, it also makes it where when I drink from it, I'm drinking warm water and I'm not lowering my core temperature. Well, what if I'm not toting a nice, cool Pathfinder metal canteen, Blackie? This works on the old U.S. Army plastic canteen the same way. And if you've got a Grayl like this, I take my Sparrowhawk side pouch and slide this down in it and put a hot hand on the inside of this. That will warm this up and keep this from freezing at night as well, and keep it where I've got warm water to drink to help keep my core temperature up. I don't know why this isn't talked about more. We always talk about the layering and the staying warm and all the things we got to do, even when we got a coat that the back of your slouch hat and your collar want to interfere with each other. You know, we want to stay warm, but we don't talk about drinking warm liquids other than the obvious, a toting a thermos of coffee. How about some other way to carry warmth? Well, that warmth can be your canteen if you just add a hot hands to it to keep it warm. It ain't got to be 150 degree temperature. It just needs to be warm. Therefore, it's above, say, 50, 60 degrees. And therefore, if I can keep one of these and keep that water somewhere around 75, 80, not far below body heat, when I drink from it, and one of the secrets to staying warm in the winter is lots of fluid intake. You actually need more water intake in the Arctic than you do in the desert, because that's one of the major ways that the body keeps warm is by hydration and moving fluids around within inside the body, blood and other things. And so you need to be very, very well hydrated to stay warm. And not drinking cold water is a good way to keep your core temperature up. Hope you've enjoyed this, guys. Please hit the like and share if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate it. And there'll be more content coming later on. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.